Hello everybody, this is Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge, the Special Edition. Well, last time you'll remember, we broke into Governor Marley's mansion. We had some trouble with getting the map piece. But before we take off, we do have one more thing we need to grab here.
Hey! Kitchen staff only!
Sorry.
Hey! What is all the racket? Don't mess with the governor's cans! Who do you think you are?
I'm the guy who is...
Come back here! I'm not done yet!
And now we've given him the slip, we can run back to the kitchen. And there's nothing else to grab here except for the big fish.
Oh, there you are! Anyway, like I was saying, you better just get out of here! No good punk!
Run away. Run away.
Huh!
Alright, so now the long walk back across the front 40. Nice animated water flowing effect there, though. Got a slightly jazzier version of the woodtick theme here, I think. So, back to the big tree. Because now, I think that paddle that we took from Elaine Whoops. Well, we can't die like this. This isn't a Sierra
Ouch!
game.
That really hurts. Ooh, wait a minute. Something very strange is going on here. Do not attempt to adjust your set. Dad? Mom? What are you two doing here?
We came looking for you.
Where have you been?
You came looking for me? But I thought you abandoned me.
Why would we do that? We are such loving parents.
Yes, we are.
So what do you two want?
We have some information for you, son.
Really? Great! What is it?
Well, we're going to give it to you in the form of a song.
Oh, okay.
The head bone's connected to the rib bone. The rib bone's connected to the hip bone. The hip bone's connected to the arm bone. The arm bone's connected to the head bone. The head bone's connected to the rib bone. The rib bone's connected to the leg bone.
Wow, they're good.
Leg bone's connected to the hip bone. The hip bone connected to the arm bone. The arm bone's connected to the head bone.
That is not how bones go together.
I gotta write this down.
The head bone's connected to the rib bone. The rib bone's connected to the hip bone. The hip bone's connected to the leg bone.
The hip bone's connected to the leg bone.
Yikes!
What is it? What's wrong? Why did you leave me again?
Boo!
Chuck! But I killed you!
You didn't kill me, you little moron! I was already a ghost when you met me. You just destroyed my spiritual essence, a favor that I will now return.
Wow. What a dream.
Or was it? No, it was, but we did get something out of that. If we look at the spit-encrusted paper, Guybrush did in fact write down the verse to the song. This will become important later. Of course, this broken ore won't do us much good in making a pathway upward, but thankfully, I think I know just the guy to fix it.
Where'd you want to go?
Excuse me, could you take a look at this?
Looks like a massive fracture. You're gonna be using this? I better reinforce it for you. Here you go, boy. Steel shank, alloy splints, better than new.
Didn't even charge us.
Where'd you want to go?
Alright, back to the booty and back to the path. Alright, so we take our reinforced ore.
Looks like a plank stuck in a hole in a tree. I think I get the idea.
Okay, so we do not have to repeat this action the whole time. Hey.
Nice.
We'll, of course, nail that, or take that, because it's not nailed down.
There's nothing interesting in there. It's already open.
Alright, so through the door. And there is, of course, a ton of paper.
It's hundreds and hundreds of maps. There are hundreds of them. Even if one were a piece of the map to Big Whoop, I'd never be able to find it.
Oh, couldn't I?
That doesn't seem to smell interesting to him. It's hundreds and hundreds of maps. Oh, what a cute little thing. That doesn't seem to smell interesting to him.
Well, it should. I mean, you know, there's a belonging in there.
It's hundreds and hundreds of maps.
Oh, wait. It hasn't wound up here yet, has it? Silly me, I got a little bit ahead of myself. The map piece actually drifted to the cliff here. Yeah, this is what happens when you play a game many years ago and then completely forget about the sequence of things. And we're waiting, and...
Boy, it's a long way down there.
Okay, so we don't have a way of being able to get down there to get that yet. However, let's head on back to Dread.
Where'd you want to go?
Because there was one Diazin of Phatt Island we had not spoken to upon our trip here before. And that'd be this gent on the end of the pier.
Looks only slightly better than he smells. Caught anything yet?
Are you kidding? I reached my limit hours ago.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty fisherman.
Oh, you are you?
I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
Oh, I beg to differ with you. I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
You? Why, you couldn't catch cold in a blizzard.
The pike I catch make Pike's Peak look like an anthill. That's why I'm known as the Blowfish.
You mean the blow hard.
Listen, bait for brains. I'm the best around, and that is that.
Not if your hooks are as dull as your wit.
Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager, Mr. Fisherman?
Sure, I'll take your bet.
Let me tell you what I had in mind first. If you can catch a bigger fish than I can, I'll give you my prize-winning fishing pole.
Sounds fair.
If I catch a bigger fish than you, you have to eat it raw.
Ooh, you mean on rice with a little wasabi and soy sauce?
No, plain cold and with the head still on it. What do you say?
All right, it's a bet.
Great. I am really looking forward to making you eat my catch. What with all the sewage from Governor Phatt's mansion, the fish are usually pretty gross. I never eat mine, just sell them to restaurants. Best get fishing, buddy.
Oh, if only I had a large fish already.
Think I'll drop a line right here. Plunk. Wow, I've got a nibble already. Holy cow, he's a monster. I've got him. What a battle.
Wow! This is the biggest... well, it's almost as big as the Leviathan I just hauled in.
Really? Where is this Leviathan? I think you're lying.
Yeah, you're right. It was just a fish story. I guess you win. Here, take the pole.
All right. So, with that, and a nice reflection effect there on the water.
Where'd you want to go?
All right, back to booty. And we're waiting, and okay, so. It's that friggin' seagull from Loom. Again.
Dang.
Alright, well, thankfully, because I sequence jumped, we can easily get to the top of that big tree once more. Alright. Now we can unleash the hounds of heck.
It's crazy, but it just might work. Hello? Little Guybrush? Good boy! Run along home now. Now that's a good dog. That makes 3 map pieces, only 1 to go.
And we're loading, and we're loading. And our final map piece, we must go to the unexplored portion of Phatt Island.
Where'd you want to go?
Deep within LeChuck's fortress, blah, 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 blah.
Largo,
Yeah. You called for me?
is it true that Guybrush Threepwood has found the 3rd piece of the map to Big Whoop?
Ah, yes, sir. I was about...
Why did you not come and tell me yourself?
Well, I was trying to confirm that he really...
Largo, you have been my trusted henchman for many years, but I won't hesitate to drag your entrails from behind my ship if you do not bring me Guybrush before he finds that treasure!
Alright, so taking the long path out of town. And again, nice reflection effect there.
Very picturesque.
Now, what do we find up at the top here? Well,
What's this doing in a pirate game?
it's breaking the 4th wall, but thankfully, we have just the tool we need to mess with this. Yes, we are turning JoJo into a monkey wrench. Now, apparently this puzzle was particularly hard for people who are, well, not Americans, because monkey wrench is a uniquely American term. Brits call wrenches spanners, so the idea of using a monkey as a wrench is not intuitive in other languages. But at any rate, that shuts off the water and reveals this tunnel. A rather anachronistic concrete and steel service tunnel.
It's a cottage on a hill. Ah, it's stuck.
Yes? What do you want?
Is the lady of the house home?
What do you really want?
I heard about this guy who used to live here.
I knew it.
Look, kid.
I'm sick of you would-be treasure hunters coming over here. I just inherited this house 2 months ago, and every single day all I've heard is rap tap tap, do you have a treasure here? Why can't you people just go away and leave a retired pirate in peace?
All I want to do is come in for a minute.
No.
Please?
I said no.
I won't touch anything.
Leave me alone.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So, You want a sword fight, do you? Sword fighting's for wimps, weenies, and sissies.
Giving up so easily? Wow, this game's a cinch.
I have a better way to solve a dispute. Real pirates solve their differences with a drinking contest.
Drinking contest?
Come on in. I'll get us set up. This is my special grog. It's just for contests. Twice the alcohol, twice the calories.
I don't want to sit right now.
All right.
I hate having to waste it. Here's your drink.
All
But
right.
what I'm told, nobody can drink the special contest grog without feeling faint. But I've been practicing. You know, most of the treasure hunters just leave when I ask them to.
All gone.
But you're persistent. Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No thanks. I'm a pro.
You drink first.
Now it's your turn.
Aye, but verily I am a cheating bastard. I can't go through his clothes and look for loose change. Now clearly...
Just like the trapdoor I had when I was a kid. A brick is a brick is a brick.
Now clearly one of those bricks must open the trapdoor in a safe way. Maybe we can shed some light on which one is the right one. And yes, this is another one of those only in adventure game puzzles. So we're going to take our telescope and use it with this weird monkey statue. And it is right that one.
Whoa! Whoa! No house should be without one of these. Gee, I still can't make heads or tails of it. Looks like he died while taking a bath.
A bath in rum from the look of it, but you know what? That ain't a bad thing. And we now have all 4 map pieces. Ah, yeah, I have to head back through the cave. And we're going to have to walk all the way back through this long, scary utility cave. Well, before we skip town, let's see what has been added to our list of crimes.
Wanted, Guybrush Threepwood, for the murder of G.P. LeChuck. Also for the use of witchcraft on the person of Largo Legrand, the thievery of clothing and medically prescribed hair supplements for such witchcraft, grave robbing, trespassing, larceny without a permit, disturbing the peace, illegal gambling on a sporting event, use of falsified identification for the purchase of alcohol, exceeding allowable FDA limit for rodent parts in Vichyssoise, premature entombment of a non-dead individual, reckless tampering with city-maintained plumbing without prior acquisition of an environmental impact report, transportation of animals not in a mental state to give consent, vandalizing a historical miniature, reckless use of gardening tools, impersonating a woman in order to evade prosecution, 2 counts of unauthorized exiting from a penal institution, reanimating dead persons within city limits, possession of library books not specifically checked out to oneself, mixing drinks without a liquor license, and releasing a dangerous reptile in a populated area. Also wanted for questioning regarding the disappearance of prescription eyewear.
Yeah. We're bad. Well, before we leave town, I think we'll also finish looking through everything in the card catalog. Just for the heck of it. Adult Entertainment, Zelda Carbuncle Tells All, Memoirs of a Woman of Dubious Pleasure. Animatronics by Walt Whimsy. Under the Surface by Walt Whimsy. Annotation, see footnoting. X Never Marks the Spot, I. Jones. Vagueness is an Art Form. Idealism or Surrealism, Philosophy Art Textbook. Beverages for Everyone. Big Whoopsie Treasure. Both Hands Empty, the Herman Tufrot story. Both Hands Moving, the Stan story. Both Heads Empty, the Fettuccini Brothers story. A Fistful of Barnacles, the Journal of Captain Twiddlymore. Lick the Silver Spoon by L. Phatt. Me and Blackbeard. The Time I Blew Up LeChuck, The Questionable Memoirs of Guybrush Threepwood. Yikes, The Memoirs of Captain Gilbert. Unusual Birthmarks. Breakfast at Meat Hooks. How to Make Friends and Influence People by Bluebeard.
I think I'll try a different drawer.
Pirates' Favorite Ice Cream Flavors. Tikis of the South Pacific. Igloo Construction Made Easy. The New Tax Law, Imaginary Numbers, The New Tax Laws, Light Fiction. Indexes, see Indices. Indian Burns, How to Give Great Indian Burns. Indices, see Titles. Inferiority, The Complex Complex. Internal Revenue Service, see Imaginary Numbers. Jackalope, see Genetics. Jelly, The Story of Jelly. Jellyfish, Our Spineless Cousins. Justice Kangaroo Court, Critique of the Modern Judicial System. Juvenile Behavior, Cow-Tipping Enthusiast, Collected Essays on Form and Style. Karate, see Martial Arts. My Karma Just Ran Over Your Dogma, see Philosophy. Keel Hauling, Mythology and Practice. How to Do It. Catch-Up, see Vegetables. The Little Organ That Could, Pop-Up Book of Kidney Functions. Kleptomania, see Kleptomania. Yeah, we did that one already. Preparing for the Pirate Aptitude Test by S. Karpman. Entertainment, Quiet on the Set. Entomology, Tomato Worms, and Owner's Manual. Origin of Pirate Words. Eyesight, see Vision. Farmington Dynasty, see Games. Fashion, Summer Swashbuckling Fashions, 3 years of the popular periodical. Fiction, E-Ticket. Fiction, 5 More Than I Need. Hedgehog Days. Not So Much as a Doubloon, an anthology of short fiction. Very, very short stories. Easy Ways to Make Money. Big Book of Fish, an illustrated guide to the fish of the world. Limpet Fishing, The Lost Art. I Married a Munster by S. Cheese. Life Size and Larger. Rats as a Protein Source. Food also, see Cannibalism. Footnoting, see Vicious Pedantry. Games, Hal Barwood on Monkey 2, a critical review. Fantan Fanatic by Elroy T. Funbun. Kings of Shuffleboard, an account of the Farmington Dynasty. My Mother the Cart, Strange But True Tales. How to Make a Jackalope. Properties of the Elliptical Hyperbolid. When I Blew Up LeChuck, one of Threepwood's worst. Oh yeah, it was When I Blew Up LeChuck, Where I Blew Up LeChuck, Why I Blew Up LeChuck. Godiva, Lady, The Shirt Off My Back biography, see Adult Entertainment. Popular Punishments for Grave Robbers. I Am Blackbeard's Liver, The Horrifying True Story of a Confessed Grogaholic. Grouping, see Catalogs. Heading, see Cross-Reference. History, Careful with Those Cannonballs, The Legend of the Glass-Bottom Armada. History, see also Scab Island. Remembrance of Molly. Bad Puns for Bad Pirates for In Falstein. Dumb Pirate Jokes. Sir, you're going to be executed. Dozens of things to say on the chopping block. Gallows humor. Now, we did that one already. We looked through that one earlier, I remember. Feeling Good About Narcissism by Donald Trump. Confessions of a Narcoleptic. Dynex by L. Ron Gilbert. Sounds from Under the Bed. Definitive Guide to Cartoon Noises. How to Give Great Noogies. A White Picket Fence, A Sociological Study. Honk If You Have to, Colds, Allergies, and Other Ailments. Solar Fountains of My Youth by Ponce de Leon. Numerology for Beginners. Use of Nylon by Pirates. More of Me to Love by L. Phatt. Obscenity and Symbolic Equivalents of Obscene Words and Phrases. Okra Favorite Gumbo Recipes. See also Food. Scourge of the Pizza. Examination of Forced Olive Consumption. There's Always a Rainbow. Optimism. Orangutans, Our Hairy Cousins. Organizational Schema. Seem Labyrinths. Origami, Paper Buffalo, Advanced Origami Designs. And Hear the Sound of My Feet Talking, Orthopedics. Yeah, we did that one already as well. White Chicks Dig Tattoos, Tattoo-Related Skin Infections, A Child's First Book of Tattoos, Tea Party Massacre by Luisa de la Cruz, Beyond Hearts and Question Marks, Shadow Puppetry for the Two-Hooked Pirate, The Pride of Loch Ness, Three-Headed Monkey, Titles, see headings, 30 Things That Taste Terrific on Toast, Modern Toenail Collector, a periodical compendium, Collectible Toy Trucks, The Caribbean on No Dollars a Day, a pirate handbook, Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth, Tree Surgery, Anesthetic for Deciduous Trees, Trilogies, Why People Shouldn't Write Trilogies by Simon Finkelbreath, Why People Won't Read Trilogies by Simon Finkelbreath, Why People Write Trilogies Anyway by Simon Finkelbreath, Dessert Recipes for Tripe Lovers, Ulcers, Why You Shouldn't Worry About Ulcers, Giant Umbrellas and Other Bits of Art, Wedgies, Harmless Fun or Sadistic Torture, 30 Non-Musical Uses for Your Violin, Popular Spectator Sports, 101 Vices by J.P. Ampleform, Vicious Pedantry, see Dewey Decimal System, Vegetables Children Will Eat, that's a short book, Things You Can Catch by Reading a Library Book, Patches, under Vision, Volcanoes, Warm All Year Round Real Estate Handbook, Voodoo, see Recipes Voodoo, Vulgarity, Gross Things to Say at a Party, Waiting, Is It Soup Yet? A Jillion Things to Do While Waiting in Line, Anywhere But My Room, Designs Featuring Cute Cartoon Characters, Wallpaper, Impact of Yellow on Small Children, Psychological Study, Wallpaper, Living in Lime, 1000 Lime Green Designs, Waltzes, Dancing on Three Legs, The Misunderstood Pet, Warthogs, Wealth, Opulence as a Social Art by L. Phatt, Wild Animals, Meet Mr. Tiger Pop-Up Book, Wine, Sniffing the Cork, How To for the Wine Snob, Woodworking, Out on a Plank, and finally, Xanthipy, Life Cycle of the Shrew, Xenophobia, Hey You Kids Get Off My Lawn, Xylophone, See Music, Yacht Clubs, Pirate's Guide to Caribbean Yacht Clubs, All You Need Is the Cap, Yachting on Land, Yaks, the Yak is Slow but the Earth is Patient, The Yearn to Yawn, Psychological Study of Yawn Envy, Yeti, Interview of a Snowman, Yiddish, Feh and Other Useful Terms, reference, Yodeling from the Top of the Lungs, a study of yodeling as an offensive weapon, Yorkshire Pudding, Not Quite Really Pudding, articles and recipes, Yo-Yos at the End of the Rope, Yo-Yo Politics, Bouncing and Behaving, Intermediate Yo-Yo Tricks, Yo-Yos Spinning at the Edge of a String, Yo-Yo Philosophy, Zingifer's Pirates of the Pleistocene, Zip Codes, C Indexes, Zippers, Zipper Theory, The Most Beautiful Element, Zoology, Just One of the Primates, and Zoo Animals More Intelligent Than Humans. Well, wasn't that fun? Not really. But we have 4 map pieces. Let us go back to Wally on Scab Island.
LeChuck, sir, I got good news, and I got bad news. The bad news is that Guybrush has found the last piece of the map. The good news is that I got a plan that can't fail. You see, he must take the map to a cartographer to have it deciphered. I'll head him off before he gets there.
If your plan fails...
It Will not, your voodoo lordship.
Well, we beat him here.
Hello. Got any more of this?
I've got the rest of it right here.
Very interesting.
Can you put it all together into one map for me?
I'll do it for you if you'll run an errand for me. Go to the International House of Mojo and ask the fortune teller if my love potion's ready.
Okay.
I'll try to have this done for you when you come back.
Alright, so once more, rowing through the swamp.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood?
Wally sent me to pick up some love potion.
Oh, okay. Tell him I said to enjoy, but to be careful. It's powerful stuff. Wouldn't want that little guy getting hurt. Wait, I just felt a sudden disturbance in the force. As if a tiny, tiny voice just called out in fear, and then hastily scratched a message in a table. I think Wally's in trouble, and I think LeChuck has something to do with it.
Uh-oh. I better go check.
Who could have possibly seen that coming? Hey, that crate wasn't there before.
Where'd he go? Someone's hastily scratched a message here. It just says, LeChuck. Oh no, LeChuck's kidnapped the cartographer. A poor little guy. Hey, he has my map.
Well, way to prioritize, Guybrush, but yeah, that is a bit of a concern for us. Even if we weren't going to do the heroic thing and save Wally on general principle. No, we're totally doing it because he has our map. But how are we going to find LeChuck? Well,
to the Ghost Pirate LeChuck, care of LeChuck's Island Getaway and Spa. Contents, miscellaneous voodoo supplies. I think there's something moving in here.
Hey, Rich! I sure could use a hand with this one. Looks like another box of live snakes.
Sounds like it, too.
Well, let's get it on the truck.
In the small crate of voodoo supplies that would be his home for the next 5 days and nights, Guybrush is forced to eat bat lungs and eel bladders to stay alive. Eventually, Guybrush and the rest of the slithering cargo are delivered to the very doorstep of the Caribbean's most fearsome villain, living or dead, the ghost pirate, LeChuck.
Mwahaha!
Ah, LeChuck's crate of voodoo supplies.
You know, we usually don't deliver out this far, and...
You guys bucking for a tip?
Well, we figured since...
Well, you figured wrong. LeChuck don't tip nobody.
Gee.
What a butt.
Ick. I hate snakes.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Well, we will continue and invade the fortress of the zombie pirate LeChuck next time. We'll see you then.